Diasporic counterparts in the US, my African Americans and my first generation Americans.
So real quick, she was talking about how as a black British, the reason she logs in, she can see herself in black media because of the difference between Love Island USA and Love Island UK. But the thing that keeps crossing over their heads that is really disrespectful, no intent to her, because another woman did this too, who was a black British woman or African British woman, was that they're like, yeah, your guys is better. We fought for that. We worked for that. We boycotted, we protested, we word of mouth dishonored, we advocated, we built our own production studios. We had to do it brick by brick. And it makes me mad because, and all of you and those other people who say this words, none of you start saying, we're going to do this ourselves. We're going to fight for this ourselves. We're going to get together collectively and force the issue. And literally we gave you the playbook. And like, it still like frustrates me that you're like, I can come over here and poach off what you've worked for. No, we're not letting you. We're starting to shut down British UK offers coming over here. And like, we're not supporting their show. So we're already doing something to protect ourselves. You guys want to come over here and poach off of us? You need to collectively fight for it and demand change. And you have enough power collectively, you just don't do it. I don't know if it's laziness. I don't know if it's lack of knowing how, but we didn't know how either. We just knew we came together and we tried different things until it started working. It just really frustrates me when all the work we've done is, and I low-key feel that when black African British people say this, they think white people did this. Like, they don't even know that if the white voting public now supports black people, we had to change the narrative for that. And it was a lot. I mean, constant social media back and forth, on and on and on and on, going back and back, receipts and fighting. And it just makes me so mad that they still want to disrespect the work, that anything they see that we've accomplished, like, it makes me so bad that they just, like, they never mention the work that we did, and they never mention the work that they're going to do. There is a reason why the black American struggle is respected all over the world, and thus us. Because at the end of the day, you see us working, fighting, and doing something to change our circumstances for the better. But you never hear that about the diaspora. It really frustrates me because you guys need to start saying, oh, you see those differences? This is what we're going to. You never do. So is it laziness? Are you not smart enough? Because it's over. And when we say we're not going to let you tether to us, we're not. We're going to see, like, we did this. Why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you coming together? Why aren't you protesting? Why aren't you pushing back? Why aren't you making your own production studios? Why aren't you pulling your money together? I am someone who have paid money to support a black director. He needed investors. I paid $2,000 one point and I paid $3,000. So $5,000 total I invested in another person when I was in corporate America for him to get his dream going. He was able to make it because of our collective pulling our money and resources together. So I hate when I hear this. You guys need to start saying, we're going to call you out on it if you don't. What are you doing to change your circumstances? Y'all chose to go to Europe, okay. Don't you come over here and try to jump off our work that we've done to get the representation. What are you going to do? If it's not laziness, what is it? Stop tethering to us and stop looking at what this was done and disrespecting the amount of work it took for that, because we still are doing the work. And none of you mention our work. You literally act like they gave it to us. You act like they did this. And that's disrespectful, because I never hear you guys talking about what we did to get here. Read a book. Ask ChatGPT. And this isn't directly personal to her. It's just the whole diaspora. They keep doing this, and we're going to check you on this. Anything you see that you like, we did, and we're going to go, why aren't you doing the same where you're at? Instead of trying to come over here and tether to us. We're shutting it down. We're shutting it down. And it starts with black women and it goes to the rest of the country. So that's what we're doing. So let's start hearing more about, this is what we're going to do. We're going to boycott the UK. We're going to make our own version of Love Island. We're going to do, there's so many things that we've done to fight against lack of representation or lack of good representation that you could be doing. Yet you've done none of it. You don't come together. You don't collectively get together. You don't collectively make plans. You don't collectively stay on code. You don't collectively push anything. That's what you need to start doing. Stop trying to copy off of us and our hard work. And you guys, like I said, the disrespectful part, you don't even mention our hard work. You act like they gave this to us when we had to fight for every single bit.